Okay, full disclosure, I didn't necessarily have plans to chase after the Nike Dunk Strawberry Milk, only because, hey, you're kind of pushing your luck if you've already secured one of them, which was the chocolate milk pair that you guys saw me unbox in a rather lengthy video that also broke down and gave you guys some insight into my past in terms of growing up as a kid on the free lunch program due to life circumstances that were outside of my control and certainly outside of my mom's. So I didn't want to push my luck. I thought, okay, I got chocolate milk, probably won't get strawberry milk. Yes, I do appreciate the chocolate milk colorway a little better than strawberry. However, it's still a beautiful shoe. So when I had the chance to pick it up for retail, I didn't want to pass that up. I haven't really been one to try and complete sets, but first time for everything. So let's go ahead and break down and unbox and style the brand new social status Nike Dunk in the strawberry milk colorway. Also, before I forget, Jordan MA2 giveaway details. Let's unbox the second colorway to drop for the social status Nike Dunk free lunch pack, and this time it's the strawberry milk colorway. Now, this box is one of the best I've seen for 2021 for a regular pair or even a collaboration. I love all of the little details present, especially the side nutritional information that tells you everything included in the shoe, but of course, prestige, power, and prosperity is a very nice touch as well. And as we know, the box takes some elements from an actual milk carton, so sell by fall of 2021. And the tissue paper present, that's special too, very similar to the original chocolate milk colorway that dropped, but this time we have the strawberry milk. The tissue paper will feature a number of different meals present, possibly on a lunch menu, except they swap in laces, box, tissue paper, and of course, chocolate or strawberry milk. And finally, a hidden element in the very bottom of the tray, you have the traditional tray you would find in a cafeteria. Now, the strawberry milk pair is very similar to the chocolate milk pair, but there are some differences. One thing I love, however, that is consistent, the information printed on the medial side of the sneaker. Now, the biggest difference, instead of it being diffused nubuck, on the toe box panel, you actually have velvet. And as you can see, yes, I do have an indentation on the side part of my sneaker. There is an indentation somewhat on the medial side, not as pronounced as the lateral side, but it's not enough to where I wouldn't wear the sneaker. As we know, the tongue will feature actual tickets, one saying social status, one saying Nike, and this would liken to the actual tickets you have for the free lunch program. And then the outer sole is a nice complementary olive green colorway. Pink poly laces are already provided in the sneaker, however, we do receive more of a sunset colorway in flat laces, and contrary to popular belief, I think they're a great lace swap option. Again, the one downside to this specific colorway, the option of velvet around the toe box does lead to indentation problems depending on the pair you have. As you can see, the other sneaker also has it present. The extra coin purse provided will have the social status and Nike logos, as well as names interwoven on each side. Just as I lace swapped the chocolate milk pair, I also did a lace swap on this pair, and I'm actually more partial to the sunset colorway laces instead of the poly rope laces. I didn't think I would be, but I actually like the way it contrasts with the upper and pink tones of the sneaker itself, and then the inner liner of that blue truly sets it off. You almost have a yin and yang in terms of a lighter and darker tone sneaker for both the chocolate milk and the strawberry milk pair. I'm sure everyone has their preference. Me being more an earth tone person, I think I may lean a little closer to the chocolate milk colorway. However, strawberry milk still blew me away with the way it came together and the different contrasting elements. Again, I'm a fan of the blue and then the olive green outsole. I saw some say, hey, why not put the outsole of the chocolate milk pair on the strawberry milk pair, and I can definitely make that connection, but I'm a fan of the way it all came together. So please sound off below before we go any further in the video. Which pair do you like more, chocolate milk or strawberry milk? Comfort is the same on this strawberry milk pair as with the chocolate milk pair, so it feels just like me wearing any other Nike Dunk High as it does this specific cut, which is not truly a mid, and we know that from all of the press that James Whitner gave. Now, in terms of sizing, I went with a 6.5, which is just a half size up. I normally do that in most dunks because a 6 can sometimes be a little too narrow in the forefoot, but for most people, going traditionally true to size is the best way to go for Nike dunks, whether it's a high, more of a mid or custom cut, or even a low.
I surround my soul with the positivity. That's why I don't worry about the things that I don't see. Yeah. These days I don't worry about much. I think we should have some more fun. I still dream about the days when we were young. I'll take a hit and still.
What's going on, everybody? It's your girl TJ back. Another video talks with TJ, aka TJ2 Swoosh T Yeezy MA2 TJ. Thank you for tuning in to another video, and I promise this one doesn't need to be as lengthy or as in-depth as the very first one. I felt like you guys got the full rundown of, you know, a personal story of mine, and hopefully that again gave you insight into some of the layers of myself, just why I have the feelings I do about making sure that you are financially stable and putting future you as a priority as much as you do the wants that you have right now, because you have no idea how life can change. And if it wasn't for my mom really just having the, you know, the diligence when things were good to plan ahead and save and make sure that, you know, when waters got rocky, we were fine, I have no idea where we would be. Now, I know that I was still a kid that was part of the reduced lunch and the free lunch program, and those are invaluable programs for students that may be in dire need, may be less fortunate, or again, just a circumstance hits their family, and at that time, that's the assistance they need. Doesn't mean that they always stay on it or remain on it, but in that time, I think it's amazing. So I hope school systems and I would say school districts continue to fund and support those, and hopefully, you know, you are in support of those as well, because you have no idea what child that could help, and you have no idea that that child could learn a very valuable lesson from that experience, just like I did. So I'll go ahead and link the video, that way you guys can full view and listen to like the full story of you know, myself and for the chocolate milk dunk. But for this one, yes, I now have the strawberry milk pair, and again, it's not a mid, it's a custom cut. I know a lot of you will still say, well, it pretty much looks like a mid. I get it. I'm trying to be respectful of the designer who put the notice out that it's not a mid, it's a custom cut. Now, the big question here, really, that was on my mind following a lot of noise buzzing that, hey, the QC, like quality control, is not that great on the toe box area specifically, because instead of it being, you know, nubuck, you're actually looking at velvet. So they decided to put velvet around that toe box panel, and so the velvet is stitched instead of it being nubuck. So how would that fare? Well, for some people, it was so terrible they like returned it, I guess, or they just refused to wear the shoe because it had a lot of crinkling and buckling, and they just didn't think it looked good. I totally respect that. Mine, is that the case? You guys got to see the unboxing. I don't think that's the case with mine. Now, there are two indentation spots on the toe box. They're not enough for me to say, oh my goodness, I'm not going to wear the shoe whatsoever. No, they're minuscule in the grand scheme of things, but for paying your hard-earned money, if for whatever reason you received a shoe and the quality was not up to what you want it to be, I don't see a problem whatsoever with somebody choosing to return it, or if somebody else still really wants that pair and you can trade for that pair, go do that. Go trade for that pair, go sell that pair, go do something. But always be content with whatever you've spent your money on. At least that's how I think it should be. So I am happy to know that my pair is intact. I just think designers maybe do have to be a little mindful of that. What material is being, you know, stitched in certain areas? How will that fare in terms of mass production versus just like that one sample you may have gotten in? Of course, it may be perfect, but that may not be the case for a ton of other consumers. And that seemed to be, you know, I guess the consensus going around. So please comment below also, how was your pair? Good, bad? You know, just let me know. Some people didn't actually care for the switch of material positioning, or I should say like the choices they made on different parts, whether it may have been the quarter panels or the heel or the tongue. And I will say, I think the chocolate milk edges out a little bit more, but the TPU gel swoosh on the strawberry pair, I really like that. The swirl that's inside, I actually like that more. than just the solid pink gel swoosh that you get on the chocolate milk pair. So in terms of, you know, how to rock these, now it's funny that, you know, the trope for so long, oh, don't just shrink it and pink it. Well, I think again, it can be done in a right way. If a shoe is predominantly pink, I think this is a right way to do it. Again, I'm still a fan of the material, and I think you can do quite a few things with it. So let's break down how I style this 3 different ways. Let's go over 3 different ways I would wear the social status Nike Dunk in strawberry milk. For the first look, casual, laid back. The Supreme tee is from Best Laces Out. You guys saw me also style this with the Yeezy Boost 350 V2 Light. I'm wearing minimal, everyday nylon pants. They are corded at the bottom. And then this is a Nike M65 tech jacket. I picked this up off eBay a few years ago. For the second look in the middle, both tops, so the sleeveless blouse as well as the blazer, you guys see both from H&M in the women's department, picked up at different times, the blazer more recently. And then for the denim, these are American Eagle Denim X, so I think they are meant to have a lot of stretch in them. This was a pickup a few years ago as well. The final look, I'm wearing the Richie Lee powder blue hoodie from a few drops ago, as well as a pair of Nike sportswear joggers, again picked up off eBay, and finally the H&M wool coat, which I did a full unboxing on the channel. So please sound off, of all 3, which is your favorite? Now that the shoe is out of the way, let's get to the other shoe. Now that strawberry milk is out of the way, let's get to the other shoe at hand, which is the Jordan MA2 in the light Mulberry and Saturn colorway. That's right, one of you will win a size 8 free, because I just feel like that's appropriate for me to give back, and why not a Jordan MA2? So this is a thank you again for 25,000 subscribers. You guys have been amazing over the 3 years that I've been on YouTube. I truly appreciate you. And listen, even when you guys say you should have so many more, well, I can't control the numbers or the algorithm or anything. I put out the content. If people like it, awesome. If they don't, great also. I can't control that. So I'll just continue to focus on, hey, having fun with what I'm doing. And any of you who support, you tune in, I really appreciate you. All the kind words. You guys are great. So for the giveaway, remember it is a size 8 in women. So if you're trying to pick this up for a wife, girlfriend, mom, grandma, aunt, sister, daughter, whoever, just make sure you know what their size is. I would say go true to size on the Jordan MA2, just because it is meant to have a little bit of extended toe room, so you can easily slip your foot in and out without using your hand. So keep that in mind. But for this, because you guys, this is specifically related to like, hey, me hitting 25K on YouTube, it's not going to incorporate Instagram or Twitter in any way. So I'm going to keep this just for you guys here on YouTube, but please keep in mind it will be on you, the winner, to make sure you reach out to me so we can get all of the details worked out. You'll have a week's time to be able to do that, right? So I'm announcing this on Tuesday, November 2nd, okay? I will pick the winner within 1 week's time. So you have an entire week, which means come next Tuesday on November 9th, that's when I will pick the winner, okay? So this is all you need to do in the comment section of this video here. It won't be any other video, okay? Just for this video here. I want you to comment what your favorite MA2 colorway is of all the MA2s that have dropped, okay? I want to know your favorite colorway, and it can also be a colorway that's coming up soon, but I want to know your favorite colorway for the MA2, and also what name something that I've discussed or said on this channel that has stuck with you that's not related to sneakers and not related to styling anything, okay? Because as we know, I'm a little bit unorthodox. I talk about things that have nothing, it has absolutely nothing to do with sneakers, right? Personal finance and personal money management, that has nothing to do with sneakers, at least not in a sneaker YouTube, and unboxings and resell and sit, hold, all of this. That's not what's normally discussed. So I get that I'm a black sheep in that way, but you guys seem to like it and appreciate it. So I'm just curious to know. Again, for the giveaway, I need you to comment below in this video what your favorite MA2 colorway is, and then number 2, please name something that I've stated on this channel that stuck with you. It can be any of the just random life discussion videos, budget talks, doesn't matter. I am just curious to know what one of those things may have been. I will pick a winner on next Tuesday, which will be November 9th. Once I do that, you have a week to contact me. If you don't, then I will have to move along to someone else, okay? And that means you can reach out to me via Instagram DM if you have that. Just make sure I'll try to make sure that I'm checking my Instagram DMs. You can also email me. Email may be one of the best ways, and my email is always in the description box of every video, okay? So you have the details. I left Twitter out of it. I left Instagram out of it. So it's not that you need to follow me on any of those, okay? This is strictly related to YouTube. So make sure that you provide that information in a comment, okay? You have to provide both, and I will pick a winner. So the light mulberry will go to someone. I'm super excited for you guys to enjoy this comfort. This colorway is perfect for fall. And finally have the strawberry milk social status dunk, and I think they did an amazing job. So I am interested to see what else they roll out with. You know, will it go back to, well, we know that it will go back to Amanier, I should say, with the Jordan 1. We're just not really sure when that's dropping because things continue to get pushed back. So but that's life right now. Supply chains are delayed. There's a lot of things that are happening far bigger and outside of sneakers, so please just keep that in perspective. But hopefully you guys enjoyed the unboxing and the styling for the brand new social status Nike Dunk Strawberry Milk. If you're not subscribed and you like what you saw, go ahead, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. I really appreciate it. Be sure to enter the MA2 giveaway, and as always, act your age, not your shoe size. Peace out.